Welcome to yet another episode of Success Principles by Successful Principles, a parenting project. For the ones who know me, my name is Kamalneet Singh. For the ones who don't know me, my name is still Kamalneet Singh. The name doesn't change. I'm an author, a TEDx speaker, and a mindset coach. I've written a book on parenting and child psychology titled The Extraordinary Kids. Now, every father, I firmly believe that every father is a superman and every mother a superwoman, and conscious parenting is their true superpower. You ask parents from across the age groups and from all the ages, what is it that you really want for your kids? And they have these simple answers to be given. I want my kids to be happy. I want my kids to be successful. I want my kids to be good human beings. But being happy, being successful, being good human beings is not a default process, and especially things have changed post-pandemic. We see kids and parents, there are challenges, and to cater to that and to help parents and kids improve this relationship for better, because this is the most cherished relationship. So we decided to take this initiative wherein we thought school leaders, school principals from different parts of the country and maybe a few parts of the world, they sit on a very, very vast experience. If we get them together and they can share their ideas and their experiences all these years, it will make a huge difference to the whole parenting fraternity. And today we have a very, very special guest with us. We have Miss Kanika Ghai, the principal at Suraj School, Sector 56, Gurugram. Now, a very dynamic educator with 26 years of wide experience, out of which she spent about 16 years in Dubai, 10 years in India, and has handled various roles right from juniors to seniors, and a very, very versatile personality. Somebody who is not only an administrator but has keen interest, somebody who is not only an administrator but has also a keen interest in training, in counseling and curriculum designing. Somebody who sits on a very, very strong scholastic background. She's a postgraduate in English literature, MEd, and she's also she's a gold medalist in NTT and has interest in child psychology and early childhood education. I've been speaking to her for a long time now, and she's somebody who's a jack of all trades, somebody who doesn't believe in sitting on his chair, somebody who goes out, is in touch with ground reality, somebody very humble, somebody very, very creative, somebody who believes that hard work makes a huge difference. And I'm really glad to have her on this show today. Let's welcome Miss Kanika Ghai, the principal at Suraj School, Gurugram. Madam, thank you for joining us on this episode, and so I'm very curious to ask you. The very first thing that I have in my mind is, it's titled, the show is titled Success Principles by Successful Principles, a parenting project, and the conversation is around success. So success can mean different things to different people,
right?
And it can have different meanings for different people, and there can be different ideas around it. What is your definition of success? How would you define it?
For me, success means peace. Okay. Having given your very best each day and gaining the trust and the faith of others.
All right.
And continuous hard work.
Continuous hard work.
Yes.
So peace, continuous hard work, gaining the trust of others, and giving your 100%.
Giving 100% and sticking to my values.
Sticking to my values.
Yeah.
Got that. So, all parents, if you look at parents, and we've been talking about this, all parents want their kids to be successful. That's what they're looking at. And according to you, what does it really take for parents to be successful, for kids to be successful in the real world? Because schools, still school and college, the environment is still a little safe. But when they step out in the real world, what makes them successful?
For a child to be successful, every child should have a dream and should work hard to acquire continuous knowledge to achieve that dream.
Okay.
And once again, hard work and life skill training is very important.
So one must have a dream.
Yes.
If you can dream it, they say that if you can dream it, you can do it. So dream is important. Again, hard work. I think hard work जो है आपका बड़ा पक्का वाला मंत्र है कि hard work is necessary.
Yes, hard work is very important.
Got it. And then they should also have some, training on life skills, and got that. Now, all these years we've been talking about this 26 years of journey that you had, and you have seen parents from all walks of life, and I'm very sure that you have come across various parents, various challenges, coming from different walks of life. Have you noticed some patterns जहाँ पे जो parents हैं, wherein, see, their intention is beautiful, it is always beautiful, I firmly believe that, but have you noticed some patterns wherein parents have a few patterns which does not support the whole parenting journey?
Actually, these days the modern parents, they believe in giving too much to the children. They are not setting the limits.
Right.
So, and then they are not giving enough time, and there is no proper communication also. So these things are quite unsupportive parenting.
Alright, so they're giving too much, so all the parents out there, I think.
So we need to set the limits for the children.
Got that. So I think setting the limits is crucial. I remember, when we were probably growing up, हमारे टाइम पे limited चीजें हुआ करती थी.
Now the parents, whatever they have worked hard and achieved, actually the students are enjoying that.
Correct. So all the hard work that you were saying, वो सारी जो मेहनत का जो फल है,
वो बच्चे enjoy कर रहे हैं.
But I think
so parents need to set limits. They should not give the children too much.
They should not give the children too much. So that's one.
And inculcating the sense of gratitude also of what they have got.
Right. So do you see कि बच्चों में they're lacking gratitude?
Yes, of course, because during our times when we were young, the value education was very important part of the system.
Correct.
But nowadays the schools are not focusing on the values.
Right.
So I would like to request everyone to please focus on the value education also. That is a very important part of the education.
Got it. So set the limits and don't give them too much. And all the kids who would be hearing this, वो ये बोल रहे होंगे, these people have got together and they're plotting कि हमें जो है ज़्यादा चीजें ना मिले. But I think that's how it has to be.
नहीं, आजकल जैसे हो गया किसी बच्चे के पास iPhone है, तो after few months the child is trying to achieve, अब मेरे को iPhone 13 मिल जाए.
Correct.
So the parents need to set the limit what actually is necessary.
Correct. So 13 के बाद I think we also have, I'm not too good with gadgets, but then I think we also have 13,
14, 15.
14 and आगे भी चल रहा. I think it's a never-ending journey.
Right.
And what you said is really that makes a lot of sense कि बहुत ज़्यादा मिलने के बाद they stop valuing the entire.
Yes, this is very true, and this is we can easily notice these days.
Correct. So now knowing that these are some non-supportive patterns, and ये थोड़ा मुश्किल होने वाला है. This is going to be a tougher one. Now, if you have to, from 3 decades, almost 3 decades of experience, if you have to give top three ideas on parenting, पूरे 3 decades में से, so what would those be?
The top most parenting tips, like be a role model.
Okay.
Right, and teach them good values.
Right.
And
but do you really see, tell me, but do you see role modeling happening?
No, we can't see these days. But the parents should try their best.
Okay.
ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए कि बच्चे के सामने झूठ बोल रहे हैं और फिर उनको.
It's like that, वो गाड़ी चल रही है and then there is a red light and I've heard this joke that the child says, Papa, it's red light, and the father says, बेटा, दिन में रुकना पड़ता है, रात को चल जाता है. So I think
बिल्कुल सर. तो the parents need to be a good role model in front of the children.
So being a good role model is very crucial.
And communication, there should be a proper communication between the parent and the children.
So
that is very important.
Communication is required, but do you see these days that बच्चे अपने में busy हैं, they're busy in their own lives, parents are busy in their own lives, so communication is kind of missing.
Yeah.
So what would you tell a parent? Should they be initiating that communication?
Yes, that is very important. They should have some set system at home.
Okay.
At least they should take one meal together.
Okay.
And they should communicate everything with each other.
I like this idea of one meal together.
Yes.
I think इसका acronym बन सकता है one meal together can stand for OMT. One meal together.
Yes.
Yeah, OMT maybe. I think so. That's one meal together. And what else?
And boost their self-esteem.
Okay.
Use positive words with them.
All right.
Yeah. Because what I have learnt is हम जैसा बोलते हैं वैसा होता है.
Correct.
So we should be always very positive towards our children. We should
Got it. And do you see ये जो conversations हैं between parents and kids, उसमें there is a lot of pointing out in terms of what's not right. उस पे ज़्यादा point out हो रहा है. Do you feel that? Because all these years I've seen the fact that
because the parents, they are not very sure of the right parenting skills, so they are focusing on the negativity.
Okay.
So they should be very positive and they should choose their words very carefully.
They should choose their words
very carefully. Yeah.
Got that. So let me see. इतने साल जो मैंने बादाम खाए हैं वो काम आ रहे हैं नहीं हैं. So you gave 3 ideas. One is so be a role model.
Yes.
And be a role model and
Proper communication, spend time together.
Yeah. So be a role model, spend time together, proper communication,
And boost their self-esteem.
Use
positive words.
Use positive words and reduction in the conversation around कि नहीं ऐसे नहीं, don't do this, don't do that. All that, So what they say is, there is a general phenomena that principals are formal people, right? And we don't have access to principals too much. In a general way, not that it's the case everywhere, and parents feel that I get to speak to parents and they feel that we don't get to know the principal at a very personal level.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is to break that whole notion, to break that whole barrier, I'm going to put you to a rapid fire.
Yes, sir.
Right? And are you ready for a rapid fire?
Okay, I'll try my best.
Got that. So it's going to be simple, and the idea is to know you a little better and know preferences of a principal. Right, so we dive in. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let me pull out my rapid fire. So we begin with tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Okay. Mountains or beaches?
Mountains.
Okay. Summers or winters?
Winters.
Okay. Nimbu pani or coconut water?
Coconut water.
Indian, Chinese?
Chinese.
Chinese, Italian?
Chinese.
Okay. Chinese, Mexican?
Chinese.
So hardcore Chinese fan.
Yeah.
Got that. आपने हिलना नहीं है Chinese से. Now I realize. So छोले भटूरे और आलू परांठे?
Chole bhature.
Chole bhature. Oh, by the way, okay. That reminds me of something I'll tell you after the show.
Right.
English or maths?
English.
English. Confidence or knowledge?
Confidence. And knowledge both.
Confidence and knowledge both. If you have to choose one,
Then knowledge.
then knowledge. And why knowledge? If I can ask that.
Knowledge is important.
Knowledge is important.
Yeah.
ठीक है. So knowledge होगी तो confidence आ
आ
जाएगा.
जाएगा.
Perfect. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Facebook, LinkedIn.
Facebook.
Facebook. Bollywood, Hollywood.
Bollywood.
Bollywood. A big party or a small gathering?
Small gathering.
Small gathering. Burger or pizza?
Pizza.
Pizza. Got that. Shopping. I think this is as
Yeah.
a shopping. I think females prefer more. I think I should not say this on the camera, but then such area that
Yeah, such
females
area.
are more attuned to the idea of shopping. So shopping online or offline?
Offline.
Offline.
No online shopping.
No online shopping. Got that. Sweets or savories?
Savories.
Savories. Okay. Saving or spending?
Both.
Both. ये अब थोड़ा मुश्किल होने वाला है.
हाँ
If you have to choose one, saving or spending के बीच में.
Spending.
Spending.
Life is short.
Life is short. Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's a mantra there. Life is short. Horror movie or a comedy movie?
Comedy movie.
Comedy, not a horror one?
No.
Okay, got that. There's enough horror otherwise. Okay, so a board game or a game on mobile?
Board game.
A board game. I think in pandemic, there's a lot of games that
I
came
never
around.
tried online game.
Never tried online games, so board games. And
I
any
can see
favorite
my
game?
mother, my family members
Okay.
playing game online, but I have never tried.
Got that.
Never,
And
never
any-
got the time.
Never got the time. Got that. So, which is your favorite board game?
Board game, Ludo, chess.
Ludo or chess.
Chess.
Got that. A book or e-book? I can guess though, but let me ask you. Book or e-book?
Book.
I knew that it's
Yeah.
going to come. जैसे ही आपने Ludo बोला था, the board
हाँ
game, I
जी.
realized that it's going to be a book. Got that. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie, it has been long I have watched a movie.
All right.
Yeah,
Anyone that you recall? Any movie?
I can't recall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite book?
There are so many.
Okay, maybe if you can name
But I
one.
like reading mythological books also.
Mythological
Recently, I have completed Gita and other books also.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Favorite color?
Favorite color, black.
Favorite color is black. Great. Bollywood, you said, between Bollywood and Hollywood, you said Bollywood, right? So, any favorite actor?
Many.
नहीं अब एक ही करना
Amitabh Bachchan.
Amitabh Bachchan, I think forever.
Yeah.
Favorite actress?
Favorite actress, Sridevi.
Sridevi. So आपने पुराने वाले time के लिए got that. So now coming back to the series. See, the goal is that every parent is looking at कि बच्चे जो हैं they should become successful and they should become good human beings. But the truth is also that the competition is increasing, things are changing, things are not the same anymore, and when kids go out in the real world, they are compared. So if somebody is hiring, for example, they're looking at different skills that a child has, or the student has. What do you think, what skills should kids learn at an early age that will help them have an edge when they grow up?
The children should focus on learning very good communication skills.
Okay, communication skills.
Then comes the technology skills.
Okay.
So then is the life skills.
Okay.
They should be trained to take care of themselves properly.
All right. So communication skills,
technology
skills and life skills.
Yeah.
And मेरे बादाम बढ़िया काम कर रहे हैं.
Yeah, बिल्कुल.
Got that. So communication skills, technology skills and life skills. Got that. Now you have had a long journey, and I know your journey very well, and we were speaking about it. So challenges भी थे, because when I did your introduction, I spoke about your experience and how you were in Dubai and then you came to India and then how you moved up and today you are leading a school and which is doing very very well under your leadership. लेकिन ये जो सारी journey है, this is the bright side of it.
Yeah.
But इस journey के पीछे challenges भी थे. So what helped you, in becoming successful? Maybe some of your success mantras.
See, we all should have an ambition and we should work towards that.
Okay.
So I have an ambition and I have a passion.
So ambition
plus passion.
Plus passion.
Yeah.
I
So
think so.
that is very important.
So the mantra is ambition plus passion is equal to success.
Yes.
Ambition and passion. And
उसके बीच में सर patience भी आता है and hard work also.
आप hard work छोड़ते नहीं हो.
And we should not be afraid of problems.
True.
Yeah.
True. I was listening to somebody and I don't know who said it, but he said something very beautiful. कि अगर आप hard work करोगे तो you'll not die because of hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I joined this institute, so there were long working hours. So
Right.
I just spoke to my mentor,
Right.
and I told him कि पता नहीं कहाँ चले गए हैं, यहाँ पे तो कुछ घर जाने का टाइम नहीं. तो immediately he replied and he told me कि ज़्यादा काम करने से कोई मरा नहीं है. What's the problem?
What's the problem? I think the way we have very beautifully put.
Yeah.
I think and I think hard work pays off. It's cliched, but I think it pays off eventually.
Even I give this message to my staff also कि life is not always bed of roses.
All
So
right.
we'll get thorns also. So the winner will be the person who will be moving in all sort of circumstances and taking all the challenges.
Fantastic. So
Yeah.
life is not a bed of roses. So there are thorns. Accept them, and we
Yeah.
move ahead.
Yes. Follow your passion and continuous work towards that.
Perfect. Thank you. So there is a general notion कि हमने बच्चे को अपने अच्छे स्कूल में डाल दिया है, and the school is going to take care of the entire
So these
thing.
days we often notice this कि admission करा दिया, fees दे रहे हैं तो बस काम खत्म. But sir, it's a joint effort. So the parent have to keep a regular track and they have to maintain that connectivity with the teachers and with the school.
Right.
That is very important. And school is also organizing PTM for this purpose.
Correct.
So just all the parents should ensure that they should be present on PTM day.
Okay. No, I'm glad you gave that message.
Yeah.
And I think from my side, I'm going to also share it with all the parents. All the parents out there. It's a collaboration. It's a partnership, and when they say parents-teacher PTM, it's not a father-teacher PTM or it's not a mother-teacher PTM. It's a parents-teacher PTM, and whether you show up or not, the child is observing that, and if you don't show up, the child is observing that my parents, they did not take out time for my PTM. And I think in a year, how many PTMs do we have?
I think 6.
About 6
4,
PTMs.
yeah,
So
in a year.
and So we are in Gurugram at the moment, and so I live in Delhi, and हमारे यहाँ पे 365 डेज होते हैं साल में. गुरुग्राम में कितने होते हैं?
सर इतने ही होते हैं.
So हमारे वहाँ भी almost we have about 6 odd PTMs, and यहाँ पे भी same
ही होते हैं.
So all the parents out there, 6 days, 6 PTMs in a year is a doable thing, and it's a very humble appeal that show up, because that makes a difference to your child. So I'm very curious to ask you कि पहले के टाइम पे if you ask parents and if you see families, so पहले things were different. घर में जो है 5, 7, 10 बच्चे हुआ करते थे, but hardly now you see one child, 2 kids, maybe at max 3. That too again a rare case. So according to you, what has changed? पहले का जो पेरेंट्स थे, पुराने ज़माने वाले, और आज के जो पेरेंट्स हैं, उनके सपोर्ट में या उनकी स्कूल इंटरैक्शंस में, डू यू सी अ डिफरेंस?
सर डेफिनेटली आई कैन notice lot of difference, because in our times the parents, we were brought up by strict parents.
Okay.
And nowadays we have very lenient parents, those who want to make the life of the children very easy.
Right.
They want to give all the comfort, everything. So I feel that strict parenting style was is much successful.
All right.
There should be proper discipline. There were limit sets.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you see पहले के टाइम पे एक पार्टनरशिप हुआ करती थी. Do you see that partnership is still existing, या वो पहली जैसी पार्टनरशिप नहीं है? Because I keep talking to school leaders and I feel कि parents are busy. And so do you see that kind of partnership?
This is the major reason. The parents, they have lack of time. They are not communicating with the children properly. In the evening when the parent reach home, the children are already done. They are slept. So that is the main issue.
So time is a challenge.
Time is a challenge, and in older times, usually the females, they were housewives. They had enough time to spend with the children.
Correct.
So they were counseling, they were guiding the children. They were taking care of their health.
All right.
So health is also an important factor.
So time is a challenge, and
yes.
so वो वाली partnership जो है, I think the kids are. So if I can understand this well, कहीं ना कहीं बच्चे भी they are asking for time, however they are not getting that time.
Yes, definitely.
So that is happening. Right. Now also another thing is that our times the career choices were very, very less. So the conversations would go around, become a doctor, become an engineer, become a lawyer. Very limited options, but now बहुत ज़्यादा options हैं. We still see that there are parents who would say, beta, you should become this, or you should become this. So what I mean is that the parents are taking a decision now also that you should do this, take up this particular career choice. आप उनको क्या कहोगे? What is your message?
सर ये तो अब बहुत पुराने ज़माने की बात होगी. There are n number of options now.
Correct.
So every child should be free to make his own career decisions.
All right.
Yeah.
So
nowadays, so CBSE board has also given the options of taking any subject along with the commerce, arts, and science.
Correct.
A science student can also take fine arts.
Correct.
So there are n number of combinations that have come.
No, I'm jealous.
So
हमारे time नहीं थी ये options, but then now there are so many options. So what is your message to the parents who still feel that we have to decide the career for the child?
The parents should check the child's interest. Okay. Interest is very important, and then the parents should motivate the children to follow their interest and passion.
Okay. So all the parents should look at the interest of the kids and allow the kids to follow their passion.
Yeah.
For that. कोई ऐसी चीज़ जो आपको लगता है कि बच्चे जो हैं, we get to talk to kids, and I was talking to them, and what came out was kids felt that our parents, they kind of don't have that faith in us. They believe that पता नहीं हम कुछ कर पाएंगे या नहीं कर पाएंगे. And you were earlier talking in the conversation कि जो positive motivation है और जो guidance,
boosting the child's self-esteem, that is very important.
So what do you think कि बच्चे जो हैं, what challenges are they going through at the moment, especially after pandemic?
See, they are not the children, they have been distracted from the education. They are wasting enough time in gadgets. Yeah. So we need a strict monitoring, and we have to guide the children properly to utilize their time. Time management is very important.
All right. So parents' involvement is also required there.
Yeah.
Great. So So imagine a situation wherein you are talking in a microphone, and out there is a speaker, and then out there सारे बच्चे, across, जितने बच्चे हैं, all the kids are listening to you. What would be a couple of messages that you would want to give to all the kids out there?
Children, you all should have a dream, and you should continuous acquire knowledge to achieve that dream. Okay. And then is the perseverance and hard work.
आप hard work नहीं छोड़ोगे, right?
Hard work, and don't be afraid of problems. There will be a lot of challenges, problems that will be coming across your way, but you don't need to be afraid of them.
Okay. So face the problems head on and don't be scared of the problems,
and taking up challenges.
Taking up challenges and hard work for sure. मुझे लगता है कि सवाल कोई भी हो, उस आंसर में हार्ड वर्क पक्का होगा. I definitely feel that. No, I think that's a part of you, because you have risen a lot because of hard work going into it.
Yes, sir. Hard work is the key to success.
It is fantastic. So what would you like to say? And I know we could have gone on for more time, but they say that all good things come to an end. So would this episode also. But before we conclude, what would you like to say to all the parents? Any conclusive message for all the parents?
Use the positive approach.
Okay.
And boost child's self-esteem, and be a role model. Please communicate regularly, give enough time, and set limits. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for taking out time and sharing your valuable inputs. I not only that I heard you, but I also learned from you, and I'm taking that message for sure. Hard work. Yes. Hard work has not killed anybody. No one.
And would also like to thank all the viewers out there, all the parents. You would have taken some gems from the episode, and I feel that from a tiny pin to a gigantic plane, there is a degree in our country for everything. But when it comes to parenting, there is a lot of hit and trial we keep on doing, and that's why the idea was that through this episode, if you can take some gems and implement them, that will make a difference. And there will be many more episodes coming on the way, and for all of you. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, do subscribe to the channel and keep watching, because our attempt is to bring you the best advice, the best guidance on parenting, so that when your child grows up, he says, what, mom, dad, your parenting made a difference to my life. Thank you.